Okay, it's going.
Hello, recording.
Hello, recording. Hi, Maggie.
So, where last we left our heroes, you all had,
Painstakingly plotted a route to Crest.
You had indeed.
Along the main road, if I recall.
Along the main road, which...
Well, yeah, you had some options there.
Well, we didn't take them. But we...
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the current routes that are drawn out, and there's three.
There's only one.
Off-roads a little bit.
There's only one for us.
Okay. So you do have a couple of days to sort of prepare. Is there anything you want to do in that time frame before you leave Barovia, the village of Barovia, I should say? Take that as a no.
They are, from what we are aware of, they are as well cared for as any community in this plane can be. They don't actually need us for anything. The fellow services there.
I mean, they've existed a long time without you.
So fucking big.
Actually, there is one thing I need to ask before we leave. Is there any kind of fruit market in the village of Barovia?
Fruit market?
Yes, like fresh fruit?
Doesn't seem like
There's
that.
the general store.
That guy that was upcharging 100,000%.
Oh yeah, you can't buy it.
Well, you can.
I wrote thief on my character sheet and I meant it.
And we told you, I specifically, when you first went in there, took you by the lapels. I was like, don't fucking steal anything.
We're not coming back here, I think. Are we?
2 times.
There's...
Fuck all here, my guy. We're definitely coming back.
Okay, but he upcharges like crazy, and I just want to see if he has any fruit.
Why? For what?
I really like apples.
Uh-huh. Maybe we'll find some trees you can pick some apples from on the way. Probably. I mean, go in and ask how much he charges for an apple.
Oh, fresh apples are hard to come by in this area. I'd say that's about 5 silver.
Do you have any currently? Like, do you actually have them? Or are you or is this a hypothetical?
I could probably scrounge up a few apples, yeah.
So no, you don't have them. They are not just on one of your shelves.
Why don't you ask for something easier to grow? Like a...
I mean, one moment, and he goes into the back and comes out with 3 apples. They're a little bruised.
Cool.
They're not fresh.
Bye.
What? Did you buy them?
No, I'm leaving.
Well, alright, fine then.
I don't think it was to his liking. I'll tell you what. 3 apples. I'll give you 3 silver apiece for them.
I don't negotiate.
Oh yeah, by the way, he doesn't negotiate.
You don't get very many sales then.
I'm the only one in town.
Noted.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you come out of the store, Freya, you see Karth marking down in a little notepad, general store, 3 apples, visit later.
And then, as you all are walking past the general store, this little old lady approaches you. She goes, "Getting fleeced, are we?"
Trying not to.
Yes, he's a bit of an asshole. Yes. Would you all care for... Who all's here?
Yes.
Probably everybody.
Yes.
Would any of you fine young people care for a pastry?
What kind?
Oh, kinds I have. Let me see here.
Karth is...
Some little apple tarts. And some
I don't trust this lady.
I don't trust this lady either.
I'd like to roll insight on this little old lady.
Okay.
We have our followers with us right now, right?
Sure.
Can I have Mumed and Trindar also roll insight?
No.
Can I have them give me the help action for advantage?
Not for insight checking.
Okay.
Insight check is you looking at someone.
No one trusts this.
Karth?
20.
She seems pretty trustworthy to you.
25.
25? A moment, everyone.
20. She seems pretty trustworthy. 25. She's gonna kill you. She's gonna. Gaz.
Kaz is still getting set up.
Oh.
Or if you're already set up, we cannot hear you.
It's only 2 copper a pastry.
Walker's gonna slowly move her way through this crowd and just gently push it inside and takes, as she moves Karth, hooks like the long fingers into the front of his tunic as she puts it behind her in a very like fucking stay here motion. Greetings, sister.
Don't believe we've ever met.
We're all children under Palor's light, are we not?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they like that around here.
Sure.
Call it an affectation.
She fucking like you. No, she does not fucking like you. Just, I'll take my pastries and leave. And just starts striding away.
God's light be with you.
Freya turns to you and is like, the heck was that?
Well, has literally the lowest fucking voice possible and goes, that is another hack.
Mm-hmm.
You don't deal. We don't trust. And we don't. And looks down at Cock. Fuck with.
Awfully bold to just approach someone in the middle of the town square.
I mean, depending on how old she is, she might not be worried about anyone here.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you are aware that Walker is fat. I don't know if the fact that you are Hag King has come up.
Like we discussed it.
I don't know if it's ever been directly discussed.
In character, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, as Walker says that, Freya looks Walker up and down, is like, that explains a lot. Your business.
Somewhere, buddy.
Hmm.
I guess that and the pulling of the teeth.
I'm playing with the head in the horns. You go,
Yeah.
Walker just stands a little straighter and goes, makes it absolute hell on the tail right now. Tell you.
Hmm.
Absolute hell.
I bet.
But no, we do not. At the moment, she's probably more focused on thinking I'm an asshole than any of you. Let's keep it that way. We don't fuck with hags.
Good advice for,
Go
good advice for life. Just don't fuck with hags. No.
Walker is going to Walker is going to. How will we be? Is this the same day as all of that everything? As going to church and taking the body up and all of that.
This is probably the day after or something.
So I will have cast my find familiar now that we are relatively safe. So Walker is just going to set her off. Just off with the understanding that Walker is just going to keep an eye on the general area. Make sure in particular you're not being hag hunted right now.
Okay.
So we don't want to stab him.
Absolutely not.
Remember what happened the last time you tried to stab just a random person?
Yeah.
Well, that was when I stabbed someone. I said we.
Let's try not to, if we can help it.
Okay.
Hags in general tend to take that shit personally, and they tend to outlive most people, either passively, because they live a long time, or actively, because they get to the murder.
To be fair, I don't know many people who wouldn't take getting stabbed personally.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Agree with that.
Just a rule for general life. Maybe don't stab everyone you meet.
Maybe not for stabbing. Not right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't stab everyone I meet. In fact, as far as I'm aware, I met all of you and you all remain unstabbed.
Hey,
I hate to say it, but he's got a point.
Fun.
Yeah.
Am I aware of any hags that went mysteriously missing around the time that... Do I know of anyone who should be here?
You got.
With my hag knowledge.
You go.
What?
Yeah, good luck.
What kind of roll a hag? Make a wisdom. Roll wisdom and add your proficiency modifier.
If I roll it with advantage.
Not after you've rolled it. Had you asked me before, I might have said yes.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of fucking hags in the world,
There's a
man.
lot of fucking...
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fucking hags in the world.
I figured it was rubbish.
No idea.
Well, we...
An apple turnover.
Hey. Okay, let's go.
And since you said all of your people are here, Drindar, the skilled dragonborn, but with strange eyes, weird tattoos on her scales, and I believe she's in black robes. Harley?
I mean, Himarath's colors are red, but she can be in black.
No, so I thought it was close black, so I was checking. So the bright red robes. They speak something because I can make you an apple tart with apple turnover. I can do that.
I'm sorry, I've been blacked out for the last 15 minutes or so.
Who are you?
Fucking.
She is one of the followers that showed up along with yours.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, we haven't had much chance to talk.
I might prepare some for dinner then. Yes.
I would very much enjoy that, thank you.
She goes striding into the shop. I require apples.
No!
God damn it. That defeats the purpose.
I'm gonna steal those later.
Don't steal the apples. Who do you think he's gonna know stole the apples once his apples we asked for are missing?
I would have planted evidence. I would have framed someone.
Good to know, at least.
Not you, not any of us.
What's her charisma?
High, because it's her primary stat.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's her primary stat. So, you hear a and then she comes out with a basket of three fresh apples.
What? They're fresh now. They're fresh.
Basket
Those with who has a very high perception? Walker?
What would you consider very high?
Yeah, what do you
What's
consider
your
very
perception?
high?
+4.
+4?
plus
Plus
So
4.
anyone- yeah, we'll do anything with +4 and above. Notices catches the glimpse as she's walking out as two seemingly retracting tentacles pull back into her pupils.
It's the pupils of her eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I already knew that.
Oh, the apple of my eye, is that... Or am I just 3 steps behind you?
You are 3 steps behind.
No, but I don't fucking
Okay,
like
okay.
I don't know what all the fuss was. He was very accommodating.
That's what I do.
Well, if I knew tentacles were that scary here, I would have done that myself.
To be honest.
Okay, so you've acquired some apples for apple turnover. Walker's pissed off a hag. Good start to the day.
We pissed off the hag.
Oh, upset.
Discombobulated.
Those are synonyms.
Frazzled. So, is there anything else anyone would like to do before you head out?
Are we done searching for fruits?
Searching for
Fruits.
food?
Looks at Karth.
What? I was done searching for. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been done. I'm ready to go.
Can I... Is there like a leather worker around here?
Points at general store.
No, I don't want to talk to that guy.
Yeah, there is. There's a tank.
Okay, Freya's gonna go to the tanner. I need a... She motions to her pig. I need a leash and a small saddle for this guy. She says reluctantly.
Well, the leash I can do pretty simply. Unless you want it more ornate, I can just do that today. I guess I have some chosen saddles for some ponies that I might be able to make fit. If you give me the time with the pig, I can probably have it ready for tomorrow.
I think my friend would appreciate it. So I can leave the pig with you, just make sure nothing happens to it. So
Okay,
very
for
important to
size
me.
adjusting and
Mhm.
that's fine. It's a bit of an unusual size. Say, it'll be for the custom job of say 12 gold.
Mhm.
Do you need some gold?
I don't have any gold listed on my character sheet, which doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, we've absolutely acquired money. I have 91.
You have acquired money.
I have.
You should have at least had 15 to 20.
Yeah, I just have 2 listed on here, and I don't remember buying anything.
I've got like 17 gold to my name.
Look,
I'll tell you
I
what.
don't have any gold.
Freya turns back to the guy. She's like, I'll tell you what. She pulls out one of the gold rings that she has. This is worth 25 gold. She puts it in his, on like a counter. You can keep the change.
Says, may I? Really? He picks it up, sniffs it, bites it a bit. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Well,
Oh,
give me the works if you're feeling
Em,
so inclined.
I think I know why you don't have any gold.
Yes. Why?
When we were starting the game, we got to get our class equipment, our background equipment,
Oh, right.
and roll class starting gold. But you're playing a homebrew class that probably doesn't have listed gold.
Mm-hmm.
Roll really quick, go ahead and roll, and same for tier as well.
Do you want me to look up fighter stuff, or?
Yeah, just do it for fighter.
What am I rolling here?
You are going to roll. Why isn't it listed?
I think I should get a good Jillian.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I would have any reason.
Are you still
why.
giving him the ring for this though?
The economy of his
Yeah.
That's the way you defeat Strahd. That's the way you defeat.
That's how you
Strahd.
defeat Strahd.
Patience.
The two of you are going to roll 5d4 and then multiply it by 10.
Oh,
110.
There you go. You have money.
oh
That's
my God,
your.
I finally beat my sister at something.
By a little bit.
By
Fred-
full
Do you
20
want to
minutes.
give him the ring, or do you?
I'll still give him the ring.
Okay. Yeah, and he'll. So you have to at least wait a day.
Freya comes back out and is like, "We need to leave tomorrow." Sorry. Cause I'm having some work done. What do you want?
we just have to stay here while you're getting a bloody shirt signed or whatever?
I think it will be useful for Grog, and she motions over to where Grog is T-posing.
On top of the pig.
No, the pig is inside the tanners right now.
It's glitching gently against the wall. When
Yeah.
you try to enter, it's just gently vibrating.
Yeah. Freya's like, if you want to walk at Grog's pace, we can do that, but I figure the pig is faster.
Grog's faster than us.
Are they?
Grog's a barbarian.
Mm.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
I'm sorry, I've been paying attention. Grog moves 7 spaces on the combat grid. Grog's faster than us.
Pretty sure Grog isn't just cheating.
Well, actually, sorry, I should be more clear. Grog's faster than all of you. And I'm faster than Grog.
Well, just because Grog's faster than us doesn't mean that they'd like to be, or that it's comfortable for them to be.
True. And just think about how happy they'll be when the pig has a saddle and they can ride it into battle.
Well, if you just said that from the start, I would have agreed with you.
Well, if you'd said a fucking pig saddle from the beginning.
It was gonna be a surprise, but you were like, no, what's the problem? Anyway, we can find something else to do while we're here for one more night.
Does our local contact, whose name escapes me, I'm assuming he did not send us out with, there are problems you can help with.
No, the problem is getting him, his sister, and now the priest is also going with you.
Oh, the priest is coming. What happened to his son in the basement? Did we do
He
anything
ran
with
away.
that? Oh, right, he escaped. I forgot about that.
He rags, and now he's back, and now Dad's rising
Dad has nothing to tie you.
This fucking congregation, but go on.
No one, no one goes.
Okay.
Everyone is too afraid of Strahd's reprisals.
I figure that would be one of the things that they do here is, I mean, it kind of fucking sucks, and when things suck, you seek out God, but
Eventually in their own homes, but everyone's too afraid to do it publicly.
Mhm. Has the priest ever, like, been attacked by Strahd? I guess I'll ask him that. Aside from the, his son turning into a vampire spawn thing.
No, not directly. Obviously, the church has been attacked on multiple occasions. See, if Strahd would attack me directly, I would likely perish very quickly. He prefers
On a scale of 1 to 10.
with his food.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke about his hit points, but I'm gonna skip over that. When Strahd does attack you indirectly, does he send things after you? Are you going to paint a target on our back as we move? More than the target we have already.
Well, you here very openly declared your intention, and you're helping to abscond his obsession farther away from him. I think any target I would bring would be the least of your worries.
Fair enough.
I have a question for you, Father.
Yes.
How much do the people here understand about the nature of their faith as denizens of Barovia?
It varies from person to person.
In general, so.
Generally, well, they are trapped here.
In perpetuity.
That means forever.
Yes. No, I don't believe so.
So they think when they die, their soul escapes this prison to their rightful destinations.
See, when they die, I think they believe they will just cease to be. There's not a lot of faith here. Existing.
Ceasing to exist would probably be a kindness compared to what will actually happen.
And what will happen to us?
Well, we're going to bust you all the fuck out. And Walker just turns around and continues walking.
100% notices you did not answer his question.
Can I answer his question?
If you're here, buddy.
Yeah, Walker just walked away.
Can't imagine what your answer is going to be.
Karth is at this point just following Walker around because he has nothing to do today. And it seems like
Every time he gets a new activity, we know he's not around.
Because you're not the only one. Father Lord is also following Walker around very tightly.
He's had a hard tongue. You'd be nice to that troll.
Okay. So you all basically return to your undead manservant at the
at the mansion.
at the mansion.
Did we tell him we're going?
At this point, yeah, well, because it's been, like I said, it takes a couple of days to prepare for a journey. You can't just bolt out, so we'll say yes.
Oh, while we're talking to him, along the way we're going to be going by the windmill. Is there a key we should have for that? So we can get in?
Yes, I will endeavor to find it. Could be in the master's study, but I'll see what I can find. As well, I was able to scrounge something up. Please, come with me, come with me. With the help of your, friend over there, and gestures over to Apto, the very finely and loudly dressed Leonin, which means he's a lion dude. Come. And he takes you outside and out back. You see, drawn by two kind of sickly-looking horses, you do find a carriage. We found the master's carriage. I thought it had been long gone, but I had a suspicion, and your friend helped me retrieve it. He's quite a way with words. Perhaps it was the teeth.
Where what?
Looks up, go up and down, and goes, and which was it?
Both.
He starts walking around, then like practically fucking double to try and get an idea of what kind of state the carriage.
It's just a riding carriage. It's covered. It could fit 2, so 1 person driving, 1 person shotgun, and then 4 people comfortably inside the carriage. 4 medium-sized characters facing each other.
It's a good thing 2 of us are small. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you also have the cart pulled by the ox as well.
Yeah.
6.
Some of you are still probably gonna have to walk.
How many can we fit this up?
Like,
Assuming it's a flat, but it's one of those internal with a flat top. So you have 1 person in the driver's seat, 4 people on the inside. 1, 2 on the top.
I mean, sure, there's nothing, like, it's just it's a slightly rounded, like, someone would have to, like, cling on the entire time. It's not designed for it.
We also have ways to make it. Is there a benefit? I'm not convinced, team. There is a benefit to hauling everyone out with us when we have a base here they can work from. We need to move fast.
It is going to be a long time for you.
Yeah. Maybe,
You got both weeks before you're back.
maybe we can assign someone to run
You can
stuff.
definitely leave a couple of people behind.
Yeah. Like, if someone was to take a horse and ride out to us, they would get to us pretty quickly, right? Like, it's 1 day's travel to over here because we're moving fairly slowly, right? I'm wondering if we should have like a messenger declared so that we can get deliveries from our guys. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So essentially, you want to leave some people behind here, and then only take some with you.
Yeah, probably. Like,
Okay. So designating someone a messenger wouldn't be like an active message they'll roll, but like it's just something that you assign them to do.
like we have an Aarakocra, so I assume that would be a pretty quick travel speed.
Queer kind of says,
Maggie,
yes,
Come
I
here.
could fly you something if that's what you would need. I can do that.
come on.
Well,
Yeah,
if Radimov is to make us things, we would need someone to get them to us in the field, ideally. So, stuff like that. Maybe you can pick up my dry cleaning while we're out.
Simply, yes, of course, anything. Anything in the cause, of course.
And I guess that means the retainers can set up in our house.
Turn to Father George.
Father George.
Yeah. You have 2 options, my friend. You can come with us to the Abbey and see if you can be of use there. Or you can stay here and begin to minister to these people.
Choice? Well, you see, I was told to do what you told me to, of course, sister.
And I am asking for counsel.
trust these people surely, but they have their priests, do they not?
I believe we're taking him.
Why?
Why are we taking him?
If you want someone to, I certainly can do that. And just
Walker slowly stands up and turns around and goes, because he has no ties to this, but in her eye, like her full face darkens a little bit. And she kind of checks around the group and like, why are we taking this?
Because he asked us.
Did he?
Didn't he?
he said when he joined us a little bit, he said that he would accompany you and help in any way he could, so long as she was kept safe. Was kept safe. That he would help in any way he could.
Do you think?
Look at my turtle, and also anyone else in the group higher charisma than me. Is that everyone?
What's your charisma?
I am. Perhaps. I have been told I am not the most empathetic.
I have +2.
In charisma, I have negative number.
I have it too.
I'm not the most empathetic. I mean, my charisma's not terrible. It's just she's not great. To me, this would be abandoning his ministry and what is left of his son, and I would consider that cowardice. Someone else like to talk to this man and find out his reasoning.
Sure.
I don't
Without
know if.
saying
Without saying what?
that he's a coward who is running away from his responsibilities both as a minister and as a father.
Well, I could probably do
Would you
that.
just walk over there and say, why are you actually coming with us?
Just pick him up and start shaking him. That seems like your style.
I rarely shake. People respond poorly.
Father Yod goes, wait, what was that?
He and we tried other options first.
We did well.
Quite.
Do you think we're getting played somehow? Do you think he's trying something? Or do you think he's just a coward? Because, given what we've seen, I do think he is a coward, but that's not punishable by any.
That our mission here was to weaken and then in various ways drag Strahd out by his fucking hair for judgment. We know that Strahd feeds on his people. We know that Strahd feeds on their misery. I know that one of the ways through misery is through community. And in times like this, ministry is important. I think he is more valuable, perhaps, if assuming competency, he is more valuable here, ministering to the people who are his responsibility, than fleeing with his tail between his legs to the alley. However, if he's a liability, they be ministered to by someone else, and my friend here is quite charismatic cajoler. I think we could say that. I think cajoling is for what you do. But we would be better rather than leaving. I feel like rather than leaving a town behind us that will continue to be a stronghold of misery that feeds the vampire, if we can sow seeds of anything that will disrupt that, it will serve us better in the long run. I feel like we will be better served if we make them, and her lips turn a little bit as if it's distasteful to say. She goes, happy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think we're going to be making anyone in this dreadful town happy, but we could at least make them less miserable.
Hey, Moomin!
What are you at?
You know, you got any talent as an alchemist?
Do I fucking look like it? That's right, he was New Yorker. I forgot. Do I fucking look like an alchemist?
I mean,
Oh yeah, I'll brew a potion in my asshole. What do you want?
I was actually thinking more along the lines of a poison.
What is...
That I can fucking do. Maybe.
Hold on. Freya puts a hand out. Before we brew any poisons, what are you trying to do here?
Drug the town.
That is a temporary fix. That is not a long-term solution.
That is not a long.
Holy shit, boss, that's a great idea. I like it.
Yeah,
No.
I think
Suddenly on board.
Don't do any... Freya points at this guy. She's like, don't do anything yet.
No, Freya's absolutely right. You definitely shouldn't brew up about 10 gallons worth of bliss and dump it in the water supply. That's absolutely a bad idea. Don't bother worrying about it. Karth, while he says that,
Don't wink. Don't wink.
Karth, while he says that, is making a bunch of like motions with his hands that are thieves' can't. Which no one here speaks except Moomin. Telling him to get on that.
Freya does not speak thieves' can't, but...
That's because it's a rogue class feature that never gets used.
But has 22 insight. She's like, don't you fucking do that.
No, I would never do this. Well, not that yeah.
Karth,
I don't trust you.
Walker is making steady and unblinking eye contact.
The thieves can't switches from do this anyways to put it on the back burner.
Await further instructions.
Brew the bliss, but don't dump it in the water supply yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you get back sure. What the fuck ever.
You are allowed to try some of it, though. You are.
I was gonna do that anyway. Exactly. At this point, what's his name? Father Donovan actually comes into the room. It looks like he has been caught.
That's what he gets for fucking eavesdropping, the piece of shit.
I was gonna say you watched reroll.
I can't see what you rolled.
No, of course you can't see what I rolled. But yeah, no, he heard the whole thing. He goes, I am a coward. But you are right. All right. I will stay.
Walker stands up, puts a weirdly big hand on, like, pats the top of his, like, across the shoulder, top of his back. Being a coward is a passing trait. You'll get over it. And then, for narrative reasons, she's gonna bounce, because that's an exit line if ever.
He looks around and he goes, would you all mind terribly if I stayed here while you were away? Chapel's... You're gone. The chapel's a bit, destroyed. The only room left there was the room I was sleeping in, and even that precarious. Any more? I would appreciate it greatly.
I believe this would be the best place for you.
Agreed.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll go get my things. Topples off. And then, what the fuck did we name you? Your guy. It's been a minute since we've spoken to him.
Oh, Butler?
Yeah.
Fucking Reginald or something.
Oh my fucking god.
He comes in, he hears and goes, do not worry, Mr. Strahd. I will keep a very close eye on him. Like, kind of sensing that the group doesn't necessarily, because you guys were talking about not trusting him and cowardice and all this stuff, so he's... And he has still viewed Freya as the leader of the group, because no one has dissuaded him of this. This is something he picked up a while ago.
Freya turns to him and is like, keep an eye on as many people as you can in this. Let us know if anything of note seems to be happening.
Of course. Of course. So, with that, we'll say, unless anybody else has anything they would like to do or say, and scenes they'd like to play out. Okay. So we'll say the very next morning, you receive your, let's see.
I know this guy had a fucking name. I just can't remember where it is. Percival.
Percival.
His name is Percival. I'm writing that shit down on my character sheet in the fucking allies section. I'm never losing this again.
Okay. So, you gave him a ring worth 25 gold.
Mm-hmm.
What's the rule on what?
That's also stupid. So I'm changing a rule in the game. He has also, not only because you've given him far too much, your Brunch now has the leash, the lead, which has actually been made into sort of reins, like a horse, a saddle, and padded bargain.
Hopefully that
Because
will.
he didn't want to swindle you because the ring was expensive. He's an honest man, so it's just padded armor. So it boosts him a little bit.
Maybe that will keep Brunch alive. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully we won't have to find out, because I don't know why Brunch would be getting attacked, but Freya sees the nice work. She's like, thank you for your extra efforts.
Had the ring appraised after you had left, just to double check its value. I know it was good for at least what you were asking for, but it was too much extra. It was too much extra. So I had some
Now hold.
from a pony. It was a birthday thing. This was kind of stupid. It was for a kid. He never picked up the order, so it's just been sitting there. So I modified it for the pig.
Freya holds a finger out and she's like, I had it on pretty good authority that ring was worth 25 gold. Was it worth much more than that? I don't much care. You can pawn it off.
Oh, it was priced to me at about 30.
Alright, well, not too much more, but thank you for your honesty.
I run an honest business. Unlike some. You could feel his brain just fly back to the town store.
Freya also was thinking about that guy. She's like, well, good to know I didn't give you a priceless heirloom at the very least. I would have still let you keep it, but, you know. And I'm sure Brunch appreciates all your efforts. She gives Brunch a little pat on the head.
Yeah, he's a good pig. Good pig.
Well, if we need anything further, we'll be sure to let you know. Thank you.
Oh. No. Please do. Good day. So, question.
Yes.
As you guys are heading out, who is currently staying behind?
Well,
You want to also leave Father Yorku?
We've got another game. We have another
The alchemist doesn't necessarily mean here. Father York is your only other than you.
But they can die.
Yeah. Just like you can.
I want to leave them here. Can they only do these tasks when they're physically in the camp with us?
No. This would count as a task being performed.
So can I leave them here with instructions to try and stop bolstering the town, but also when we come back, we would love to see some fucking healing potions. As many as we can.
Jesus. Okay. I think I finally found a flaw in the way this works, but yeah, we'll go with it. Okay. Who else is staying?
Mumed. I changed his role on the sheet from agent to alchemist/drug lord. He will be brewing bliss.
You're goddamn right.
The most drugged up time.
As you might have seen in the chat, I have told Vannon to make nullification potions for Bliss.
God, so many people doing alchemists.
A big basement and immediately just turned to drug.
Yeah, no, this, yeah.
They're on opposite sides of the room. Just one's brewing the poison, the other's brewing the antidote. Just like
Listen, we
knows
don't
what the
get
other's
involved.
doing.
We don't get involved with what the bosses want. We just do what we fucking want.
they.
You drink an anti-bliss potion and it just means that you and only you can hear Radiohead for a day.
So then,
Drindar is coming with us because we don't get her benefits unless she's with us.
yep.
Bringing out.
I figured you were bringing up to.
Radimov needs to stay put in order to do smithing things, so we'll get him set up.
So the way this will work, since you are separated from them a little bit, is you'll be able to, when you stop in a town, right? If you find, so the way that especially Radimov works, but the others as well, the alchemists, your multiple alchemists, is you'll be able to use them. Essentially, if you're like, cool, we've killed this monster and it had like this weird thing about it. I want to make a potion with that, or see what kind of magic weapon can be made with that. You can send it back at town because they have a mail system.
We also have a mail system.
And we're gonna
It's
try
Quirk.
and set up Quirk to go back and forth. Can you make sending stones? Is that a thing? Or do they have to be like found?
You know what? I would say if, because what level is sending?
Is it third?
It's a third level evocation spell.
And what about you? Can you cast sending?
Next level, yeah.
Okay, so not yet, but I would say because what I'll do is I'll actually make an adjacent roll, and we'll say because Vannon is a spellcaster, comparable to a wizard or something, he should be able to make sending stones.
Knock these rocks together and see if they can talk to each other.
But he won't be able to make it until you are of the level to have that as a spell. If that makes sense.
So next level.
Yeah, so next level he'll be able to make sending stones.
Okay, so
You know, it's going to suggest that as much as it would like Huey, Dewey, and Louie to all come with him, it might make sense for one or maybe two of them to stay behind and take care of everyone else, and he would just bring one of his retainers with him.
which one is your favorite? The other two will die.
They've all performed their duties admirably. I couldn't choose between them.
Freya wraps her arms around all three of them and is like, no, you have to choose one of them. Which one is your favorite?
The others will
I don't have to
almost
choose.
certainly be murdered horribly.
They will choose. And I looked at he looks them all in the eyes and says, "You know how." And they all get very serious all of a sudden. And they take stances in a circle, all facing each other. And then they all suddenly go, "Rock, paper, scissors, go!" They all go for rock. Rock, paper, scissors, go! Okay, so that's now 2d6. 2 2d3. Oh no.
Freya watching this like, been around each other too long.
Jason's coming with me.
I was gonna say this does feel like an accurate representation of rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Are we making them guards? Are we making any of them agents?
We're guards.
Guards.
We're supposed to guard you. We're guards.
So which one won?
Jason won, so Jason will be coming with me, and
Okay.
Hubert and Louisa will be staying behind.
Okay.
Did Grog want us to take the fish with us?
Gollop is coming.
Okay.
Gollop is coming. And is Quirk staying behind, or is Quirk coming with you and going to fly back?
I think probably they should stay behind until they have something to deliver, and then when they come to us, and then when we have something to send back, I don't know, we'll try it that way.
Okay. So I know what Father York is making health potions. I know what the other two alchemists are doing. Dueling alchemy up there. What are you having Radamov?
Let me look at the magic ammunition, armor, and weapons. Do they have any materials that can be made? Like,
Currently, it's whatever materials you have on you. If you have, like, he could make you just normal ammunition, weapons, and everything fine, right? He can take care of the normal mundane bits. If you want to make magic bits, then you have to give him something that might help him along with that.
I mean,
That or
I'm pretty good as far as weaponry goes, and I can't leave my main weapon with him to work on. So
you
if
can also modify existing weapons.
how long would it take to do a project?
It's a roll, depending on what
Okay.
you're having done and what.
Can he make +1 things, or is it just regular stuff?
+1 thing, yeah, there would be a gold cost with that one. But yeah, he could do a +1 thing. You could do something like, another thing you could do is something like a dagger of venom, because daggers of venom aren't actually magical.
Right. It's just sticking a dagger in.
They're described as magic weapons. If you actually look at them, it's just a dagger with a release.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Does anyone want anything in particular? Otherwise, I'm just gonna set him to make copper ingots and to level the stat.
Just making a bunch of daggers.
Yeah,
Can you put him at the service of the community?
of course.
I'm assuming that it's been given a little bit of the full leg treatment.
There is no blacksmith in town.
So everything's going to be run down, everything's going to be a bit shit and a bit broken. And having someone who just crawls through and fixes all the shit that's broken.
I don't think he's going to be doing very much crawling, but he could definitely.
He's a locksmith.
He's a very large
like,
man.
Figuratively speaking.
Yes.
Yeah, you can set him to do that. I'll figure out the bonus of that or the benefit of that. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, if it doesn't, if you have an idea as to what you want someone to do that's outside of the listed whatever, just say something. We'll work it out. It's very loose.
Yeah. I do
It's just
have
something so that you're not always worrying about these fuckers.
right.
That they still provide a benefit.
I do have a specific request for this guy. While he is not like serving the community, I would like him to try and come up with a bat trap.
Okay.
For catching bats.
Okay.
As we have seen, there was a bat peering into one of the houses as we were going through. So Freya is thinking about if we have a way of catching bats, maybe we can keep the town somewhat safer from spies. I don't know what a bat trap would look like, but that is not for me to come up with.
That sounds like a not my fucking problem.
Yeah. I defer to the expertise of my blacksmith and also everyone else who has intelligence in this group.
That's fine. I will Google bat traps and find out. So then, while he is not doing things, what do you want Kriok to be doing? If Kriok is initially staying behind.
Lore Master,
That's bad.
looks like a bat trap. It's just a glue trap.
Not a glue trap. God.
Try to find something more humane, please.
Just rig up a fucking crabbing box or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a little
Yeah.
lobster cage
I'll
you
look
hang
at-
from your
I'll
window.
figure it out. We'll see how I'll roll a few times.
Yeah.
See what he figures out.
I think Quirk should, as the lore master, we should find as much like documentation of what's been going on here as possible. Try and get records together of like if there's recorded history of Barovia, we should find that.
Okay.
Start taking stock of libraries and that sort of thing.
Okay. That would start because you all have the largest. I'm glad Google will autocorrect Barovia. Spelled out. But no, they will. You guys actually have the largest library.
Well, then add whatever you can find to our large library to make it even larger. Maybe we can find something of note.
Yep. And then that means you have Juicin, Gullup, Octo, and Jundar to go with you.
Mhm. Works for me.
Okay. So. Let's go here. Right. Give me 2 seconds to run to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll start your journey.
Yay.
After that, die, y'all.
Look at all
Absolutely not.
the good things we've done so far. We can't die yet.
We're still wearing plot armor. And I'm too dead to die twice.
I'm too dead to die, guys. I'm too much of an asshole to die. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh no. Oh no, she said the words.
I did. It's fine.
What words?
Nothing.
What could possibly go?
Okay. So I have Let me see here.
We had homework. Look at this.
So, who is doing what? So, who's are you taking both the cart and the carriage, leaving any of that behind? And if so, if we're taking the things, who's riding where? Who's doing what?
We've got to put the target, the people who are actively a target, in the camp, right?
Oh yeah. Obviously.
And I feel like if we don't do that, we're just asking for fucking trouble. We're already asking for trouble, then,
I don't think we can avoid trouble.
Harold and Jason are happy to walk at the front.
So you have Ismark and Irina with you as well. And they both, for combat purposes, they are both, to give you guys an idea, both veterans. So it's a thing you can fight. So they could both still take each of you in a one-on-one.
The horses that are tied to the carriage aren't fit for riding, right?
You could use them for riding. They would not, like, they're okay for riding. They're nothing special. But if you wanted to, you could.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
You could do the
Oh, hi,
same with
Daisy.
Alex. If you really wanted to, I guess. The one that pulls your cart. Because you needed something a little beefier to pull the Lux down when he was riding it.
Right. Well, are we taking both carts? Do we need both carts to move everybody?
That was kind of my question.
We're bringing 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be 10 of us. Plus. There's going to be 12 of us. I think we should bring both.
Okay.
Yeah. You can fit 4 or 5 of both of the smaller characters riding in the carriage with. Oh no, because the priests are coming. So we can fit Ismark and Irina and Brog and.
Frog is riding.
Oh,
Brooch.
Karth is actually going to be, like, because of road shenanigans, Karth is actually a little bit faster than the carts are, and I was gonna have him just scout ahead a little bit.
So,
Car's running ahead, that's the plan then.
so just to give you an idea, you have 6 slots in carriage, 4 people in, 1 person driving, and 1 person riding shotgun. And then the cart can have 1 person driving and then 4 people sitting in the back,
So we need 2 people running.
which you already have. If you count cart scouting ahead and Grog on the path.
So we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need to know who's where.
That works.
I guess
Well,
then
Coke rides
maybe
shotgun.
Harold will ride. Harold could drive one car, and Jason could drive the other.
Okay.
Sort of spread over them.
Freya, and I don't think Rob's back, so I'll put Tyr in with her. We'll be in the back of the cart with the people we're moving.
So you 2 will also be in the carriage then.
Yeah.
Walker's gonna go shotgun on the carriage because Gremlin Dead's got a hell of a type to it. You're gonna use it.
So which one are you driving then? Harold. The cart or the carriage?
I guess the carriage, just so he's with our guests.
Okay. Cart. Which puts oh, it is just the NPC cart. The other card is just the NPC card. Okay.
We've all been hanging out together, that should be fine.
Grog with 2 A's?
Yeah,
Excellent.
we are
And then we have Karth. Scouting ahead, we have Karth. So that's what we have.
Good.
Mostly for me. As I, definitely don't attack all of you.
Grog has an H at the end of it.
Oh, thank you.
All of the NPCs are in one cart.
Yep. That's why I was like, it's the NPC cart.
Alright. Is there room in that cart for another, or is that max?
There's room for 1 more person.
Freya will see that, I don't even know how to describe that in character. Freya will be like, you know what, I'll feel safer if I'm in that one. She'll move over to the NPC cart.
You'll feel safer?
She looks at the cart and goes, ooh, everyone in there looks a little squishy.
Yeah. Everybody doesn't have free will over there.
I see you hop in that car.
Yeah.
just the weirdest fucking card. Because Drindar is just sitting there with her apples, just clutching and just like whispering to them. Gullop in his fucking finally awake. Gullop is still in his water suit. And you sit down and Opto goes, "Oh, I was hoping you'd sit with me."
Don't talk to me.
Nothing you can do will stop it.
Well, alright then. Shoot. And so you all set off. Okay. We are going to
As we're
rotate
leaving,
this.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, as we're leaving, Harold just gives his goodbyes to Hubert and Louisa. They march alongside the carriage as he's leaving, and he just says, "You've performed your duties admirably. Remember, there's no less honor in protecting these people. In fact, quite the opposite. It may be what you were put here to do. But above all, take care of each other. Upon my return, if it is only you two left, that will be enough. But remember what I say." And they both go, "Never just be enough." That's correct. We shall return soon.
Anyone else want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Don't die.
Freya leans out of the back of the cart. Is like, "We'll be in touch." Does the point at what's his name? Quirk.
And Quirk goes, "Oh, yes, it goes." And Vannon just goes, "Don't worry. I'll take care of this lot."
Adu York is currently wearing one of Walker's tokens.
How far does that take?
Fucking 10 miles. So she waits a bit, and then waits a bit longer. They've known each other a while, and then at the point when she feels like he's going to start to do his little sad song that he does, she's just going to tap and go, "Everything's going to be great. I could not have left them in better.
Yes.
We'll see you soon."
Yes, that's what you will.
I don't think he knows. I don't think it makes it two directions.
Huh?
He only works in one direction. It's only a 25-word message in one direction. He's
Yeah.
talking into the nothing. Walk has no idea.
Yeah. Good. Come home safe.
Oh, in fact, no. Actually, that means I can't do that. Oh, no. Yes.
They can talk to you.
To the creature with your token, yes. No, that's fine.
Okay. He just sort of waves very emphatically as you all leave. This poor, sweet, innocent man.
It's fine. It'll be okay.
So as you all set off, the way we're going to do this. I need someone. So there's essentially four bits before we hit the bridge. I need someone. About 4 hexes before we hit the bridge.
The first bridge?
The first bridge.
Oh, jeez. This is
So
gonna
what I'm
take
gonna
forever.
No. I need someone to roll me. The sizing on this doesn't make any fucking sense. We're gonna wing it. I have decided we're just gonna wing it. But I do need someone to roll me a d4.
You've been rolling pretty good,
I guess I could do it. A D4, you said?
Mm-hmm.
3.
3. Right. So, with that in mind, interesting. Yeah, we'll go with this. I need then someone to roll a D12.
I got it. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is either really good or really bad.
So,
We explode.
the first part of your journey, you pass uneventfully.
Okay.
I need someone else to roll a D12.
Okay.
I am moving things around, so you can't always know. So you won't always know what you are. Someone roll a D100 for me.
Dibs. $21.
Oh! Where's my dice?
To your left.
Yep. What a weird encounter.
No, good.
Okay. As you are making your way to this open field, you do see in the distance what appear to be what a weird place for this encounter. Oh well. Where I guess everyone make a perception check with advantage. You're in an open fucking field from what I can see. On the road just outside of town. Yeah.
What perception is
Yep. You have advantage, so.
it? Oh, hell yeah. I see everything.
We're so fucking receptive, you guys. I'm so proud.
Oh,
Since I'm scouting, can I have an additional numerical bonus to this roll?
Damn, guys.
this one is yeah, we'll say this is sort of as you're leaving, so it's before you've started to scout.
Gotcha.
From here on out, if you're actively scouting, you were the one who is going to be making these perception rolls, if that makes sense.
Well, we're on top of it today.
Alright. So all of you, because I rolled a 1, spot in the air the 3 would look to be bats, just sort of flitting around.
Oh, you sons of bitches. This is why we needed the bat traps. Freya loads her crossbow.
Yeah, Tyr's doing something.
I guess Kark will also shoot a bat. If we're shooting bats.
Are they normal sized bats?
Yeah, they're just bats out in the middle of the fucking day. In the middle of the field.
That's gonna be really fucking hard to hit from a moving
Yeah.
car.
Oh no, their AC's a
Yeah, so cool. Once your familiar takes a shit.
Technically, familiars can't do combat, but
Actually, mine can.
technically they don't get those, but that's also stupid.
My mom can even if she can't do combat. And I just have her tackle them all.
Roll an attack for your hawk.
just stupid bats. They don't know any different.
That's why I was checking. They weren't like.
I also think it's dumb your familiars can't fight. It's not like
Never fought.
It's not like they can do anything. Wait. Let me pull up. What is a bat's AC?
The bats laugh at your familiar.
It's not far off though, and they do immediately scatter as they are now alerted to the presence of a predator.
Yeah.
And you watch as the bats start to scatter. Does anyone else want to take shots at these bats?
I would love to take a shot at that.
Sure, why not?
Are they within 80 feet of us?
Sure. Oh my god. Yo. Rob, you killed the bat.
Yeah.
You don't even roll damage. You cannot roll lower than 1. The other two, y'all missed.
I
the
did
bat.
roll a 1. I did roll a 1.
You did.
Mhm.
But the other two, Adam, Cock, you missed the bat. They're gonna. What are they gonna do? They're running.
Do they fly out of 320 feet?
No.
I'm gonna shoot again.
Well, hold on. The hawk technically gets to go again.
Oh, right, the hawk.
The hawk kills one of the bats. There's one bat remaining.
Can I try to shoot at that other bat?
We'll let Karth go first.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
It's fine. There's no
is
issue
it-
here. They're bats.
Is it still inside 80 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Dead.
Do I get sneak attack?
It doesn't matter, it has
Because-
1 HP.
Hold on. Do I get sneak attack because the hawk is there?
No, they scattered. So this was in a different direction.
Okay.
Um,
That's still a lot of damage.
It has 1 health.
And I sent it to hell 11 times over.
that we just had this encounter. Walker is going to actually start so I forgot I could do that. She's within 100 feet. 100 feet is a long way.
Nope. Okay. I just know the Lucas because I just realized why you're reading the stupid joke. Anyway. It's a mash joke. Because Walker's a doctor.
Of course.
I said it was a bad joke.
It wasn't a good joke. It was very deep.
I need somebody to roll me a D12. Who's next? Someone different.
Yes.
If it's any
Guess I
consolation,
haven't done it yet.
No.
9. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So as you all are traveling, a very, very heavy fog rolls in, slowing you all down, just because you're trying to keep to the path, not stumble, not hurt, or anything like that. So it is going to slow you down, pretty significantly. So it will add another encounter to this. So the way we're doing encounters, we're going to see how many dots there are until your next thing, and we're going to roll. And if you roll the maximum, I might have you roll again, because that's fucking bullshit. But this will give you another encounter, because you've just slowed down so much. So I need D12, please.
Someone hasn't done it yet.
I've only prolonged the inevitable.
We've all done it, I think. It's back to the top.
I'm sorry, what?
Roll.
What am I rolling?
A D12.
A dirty dozen.
Oh, really?
10.
Interesting. This is so creepy. Roll a D100.
Okay, go.
24. So there, as you're riding along, Cars,
Yes,
you said you were scouting ahead.
I am in fact.
Alright, just a regular old perception check. The fog has cleared at this point. I'm not going to make this difficult.
14.
14.
Perfectly average.
So you do spot a tree a bit in the distance. It's the first tree that you've really seen outside the thick forest that you are heading towards, but the tree is sort of low. It looks like it's dead.
May I ask where on the map we currently are?
Technically you were slowed, so you are somewhere...
We haven't even crossed the bridge yet? Crazy, okay. As always, we are marked by brunch. Okay, so what was this about the tree? Sorry for interrupting.
So you see this dead tree, just sort of along the side of the road. But as you are, how are you stealthing as you scout ahead?
I mean, we're already going slow, which means I wouldn't have disadvantage on stealth, so yeah, I guess I will be stealthing while scouting. As always, the hood is up, so that's a 26.
Okay. So as you are approaching, you hear it before you see anything. But you do hear a voice coming from somewhere around the tree. And as you get closer, you just hear, God, what is that? God, what is that?
Guard?
God, what is that?
Just repeating?
God, what is that? Just hear it, yeah.
Are there any, like, birds on the dead tree?
You, with a 14, you'd have to get pretty close to the trees.
How tall is the grass?
Uncut along the side.
I'm
Probably-
I'm going to dip into the grass and approach the tree.
So as you approach the tree, you find a couple of things. One, looking up, you do see a raven. And it is just repeating. God, what is that? And at the base of the tree, you find a fairly fresh corpse. You know it is fresh just kind of on sight as it is wet still. And it has been torn to pieces.
I'm sorry. My brain is being very weird right now. What was torn to pieces?
The corpse.
Corpse of?
Person.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't think to specify. That was my fault. I did not specify that it was a person corpse that has been torn apart, and you hear the raven again. God, what is that?
I would like to kind of raise my head as high above the grass as I can and just scan the horizon to see if I see anything that might look like it made this corpse.
That would be another perception check.
Is Harold close enough at the top of the carriage that you can see him doing all of this, or is it kind of too far?
You could see him duck behind because you're up in the carriage. You're kind of up. So is the carriage ahead of the cart or the cart above the carriage? Just so that I know. Just a
I guess
little
the carriage would be ahead of the cart.
Okay. So yeah, you have kind of a clear line of sight. You saw him dip into the grass, but that was it. And you can see the tree now in that. He was pretty far ahead of you.
I'm just gonna lower the carriage to about quarter speed and just signal to Jason behind to do the same.
Okay.
11.
11? No, you don't see anything.
Put them with the hook. Still remote control.
Okay.
Mostly just to make sure Calf isn't getting any trouble.
How close does the hawk go?
They're pretty agile, so like within 30, 40 feet.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, the raven fucking bolts. And you are you looking through the hawk's eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, so you are fully blind and deaf to your current surroundings. You did not hear what the hawk was saying, or the raven was saying, because it bolted as soon as it said. Since the hawk would be area. You do see a torn apart corpse at the bottom of the tree. And you see Karth kind of standing there.
Do I see anything else at all?
Make a perception check. You have to use the hawk's perception. Be plus 4. An advantage because you're on the side. See nothing.
I guess I'll investigate the corpse.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Car. Boop. Damn, I am. Wasted all the good rolls on.
Unfortunately, it's you, the main bits that you find are a destroyed head, which there's nothing really there. You find the torso, again, kind of obliterated. You do find one leg that has a pocket attached to it, and you do find 2 silver.
Ooh, a pocket. Love a pocket. Okay, so that's going to add 2 silver to Karth's sheet. Cool. I am going to... is this tree, like, in the middle of the road?
No, it's off to the side.
Oh, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna roll the body parts into the grass and go back to the cart. And look up at Walker and be like, something ate a guy over there. I couldn't find anything useful. just like, keep an extra eye out in case we get jumped by like a people eater. Any of the hundreds of things that eat people in this fucking hellscape. And then I go back to my forward position.
Harold's going to signal to Dewson, resume course, proceed with caution.
I love the complete lack of information that a people eater in Barovia is. It's like, yeah, cool, that could be anything. Could be fucking...
Any idea how little that narrows it down.
Alright, and I need someone to roll another 1d12.
I think it's my turn. 11.
11. And again. Pass on the rest of the time without incident, and you reach the bridge.
Woo! We're on the bridge, everybody!
How's the bridge looking?
It's a fairly normal bridge. It looks like it's been. It looks like it's seen better days, but it's not going to collapse.
Any trolls under it?
Roll perception check. Roll for troll. Not a troll in sight.
Okay, let's cross this bridge.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Do you want to check it?
For a troll under the bridge?
Freya's like,
It goes.
no trolls here.
No, hold on, no. When Freya says no trolls here, and when Tyr's like, I'm gonna look, Karth crawls under the bridge and jumps out of the water and says, "Blah! You owe me gold."
I'm not giving you gold.
But I'm the troll under the bridge.
I just got all my gold today.
The check just cleared.
The check
Those who are watching directly behind Karth, as Karth jumps out of the water.
Oh no.
Those watching, you just see the water just gently move.
Oh, fuck.
The sound of the hawk shrieking warning is that awful fucking hawk sound.
Karth
Sound
gets
used for eagles.
Yeah, the sound these eagles all the time sounds like it should come from a much bigger bird.
Karth.
Eagle stop sound dot wave.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just the water gently moves.
Karth gets out of the water when he hears the eagle sound. Like fucking leaps out of the water onto Tyr.
Karth's spray instincts activate. Motherfucker teleports.
Freya in her personal cart, Freya leans back. She's like, it's never a fucking troll.
It's never a fucking troll.
Karth, are you like on top of me?
Yes, Karth has leapt and like scampered up onto your head.
Oh yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
Okay, so you all cross the bridge.
The hawk's gonna circle back and just see if anything else moves.
There. 13. Okay. No. Yeah, it looks fine. It's water, moving water. It's a river.
Does that do anything to our resident vampire?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
sorry,
me
you can't go any further in this quest.
let me
But,
check my.
Are we gonna have to like throw?
Each turn I start in running water, I take force damage. But we're moving over it.
Do vampires not like water?
No.
Running water is a big thing with vampires.
Are you serious? I had no idea.
I actually, if you want to get really technical, the running water, the garlic, and the turning into bats, all brimstone.
Yep, that's the original.
Yeah.
Are you
Originally
allowed
they
to look in
were
mirrors?
bats because they were associated with the play.
What'd you say, Rob?
Are you allowed to look in mirrors?
I mean, you can look in mirrors, you just won't have a reflection.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
you won't
no
have a
reflection.
That's crazy. What?
But that's because of that one's because of the silver backing.
Yeah.
No, I.
But yeah, vampires could
I
now
didn't
because
know
there's non-silver backed communities.
I didn't know that all this translated into D&D too.
There we go.
It used to translate a lot more.
You feel very uncomfortable crossing this.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Nap.
So I need someone to roll
It's time for me to have a queen size bed.
6.
Make me a little
Cool.
A 1.
I'll kill you.
Alright. I need someone
That's the good one.
to roll a d12 twice.
I'll do this one, yeah. Me?
So what?
1, 2.
Alright. Let me have a peeky poo here. Okay. That's fine.
Watch us
I
stuff.
now need you to roll a d20. Yeah?
Shit. 6.
6.
Interesting.
Oh, he thinks, well, that was a quick game.
Thanks. See you next time.
And the hand of God comes down. Squishes
So
our carriage.
as you all are traveling, Perth, you are out ahead of the group. How far ahead of the group are you?
Probably like. I want to be far enough. I want to be close enough
Wait,
that.
wait, you're getting all crackly.
Stop
Stop doing that, that's worse.
That's much worse in so many ways.
I think actually our internet is better because they fixed the thing outside. I
Hello?
Certainly hasn't done this
Yep.
Oh yeah, and it came back so much faster.
mean, you weren't even gone, you were just, like, getting crunchy.
Yeah.
And you started to phase out of existence too a little bit, right?
Yeah, a
there.
little bit.
I don't know,
Huh.
maybe it'll...
You're not
Well,
under the Omnissiah.
am I back? Am I this?
Yes.
am I-
Yeah, you're
you're
back, you're back,
fine.
you're back.
Cool.
How far ahead are you?
So I want to be like far enough ahead that it's meaningful, but close enough that they can like see me motion for like the cart to stop. So like probably in like the 40 feet range.
Okay.
Done and done.
Okay. Then I need you to make a perception check.
Ooh. 16.
16. Okay. So as you are moving through, more and more of what of this this sort of trail that you're on, you're getting more and more uncomfortable. Something's not right in your head. Something feels off. And as you move forward, you spot something ahead of you on the ground.
What kind of something?
You're not sure, because you don't actually. You see something is different about one of the patch, that patch of path up ahead of you.
Hand up, motion for the cart to stop.
I'll stop.
Okay.
You said something feels wrong in my head?
Yeah, and that's actually for everybody at this point. Something feels weird about where you are.
Weird, like, okay? Like, weird, like, outside pressure or weird,
That's
I'd like to go out a little.
can I do a quick check before disengage this one?
weird. But what's everybody else doing?
I would like to.
I was just.
Oh no, go ahead, guys. I gotta look.
No, sorry. I was just going to throw out a divine sense just to see if there's anything at least within 60 feet.
I was gonna throw out my Witcher divine sense.
No, you don't sense anything other than the usual.
I do the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume that I don't see anything either.
Yeah. You're just yeah.
Freya doesn't do anything. She's just.
21, please.
Spot the same thing. And at that point, you see an area of the ground through the hawk's eye. You see an area of the ground that looks something was different about it up ahead. But what you don't see trail.
As in the trail stops, or as in we are not?
As in you are currently in high grass.
And we didn't know this. We've driven in that grass. Walk is gonna disengage walk mode and go. I'm not the best driver, guys. But I thought the plan was to stay on track.
So, while this is happening, Karth,
Have I noticed I'm not on the road anymore?
no, you still see the road.
I look, but is the cart, are the carts behind me if I look behind me?
Yeah, they're on the road. Since you were putting yourself far enough for hand gestures, you can't quite hear what Walker is shouting. Walker didn't say they shouted, so.
You have to be heard in the
talking-
car behind, like,
Not that far apart.
yeah, no, not mellow. Just
Yeah. But I will also say, as soon as Walker says this to everyone else, you do realize you are no longer on the road and that you are in tall grass. Karth, yeah, you still see they're stopped on the road. You see the thing up ahead of you.
Oh, I do like a thing.
No, you know what? You are a rogue.
I am a rogue.
You know what? I will give this to you. That looks an awful lot like a child.
Oh. Okay. well, in that case then, Karth is going to edge up to it, kind of low to the ground, all foursy, and see what kind of trap it looks like.
I mean, you know where it is, so you don't really have to roll that. Be silly if you're directly looking at it. Covered with dust and debris, very well hidden. It looks like it's just a woven, just reeds out across what looks to be a rather large pit. We presume it's a pit. It's the kind of, you're looking at it and going, alright, you see them sagging a little bit in the middle. That's kind of what gave it away the first time. It's a very well hidden trap. If the cart had ridden over this, the horses would have gone first.
Yeah, that
Pulled the cart with it. Yeah.
would have been bad. I am going to, I guess, take the thatching off of the trap and expose the hole. Is there anything down there?
Spikes.
Is there anything in the spikes? Anyone who's possibly fallen for this before?
Looking down, no.
Cool. I'm going to leave the hole exposed and return to the cart. Look up at Walker and be like, we should go around a bit, maybe into the grass, because there's a hole in the there's a spike trap in the road.
Already in the grass, we left the trail some. Kind of looking back the way we've come, can I see the trail from where we are?
We're not.
No, but you can see where the fucking 2 horses, an ox, and 2 carts have trudged through the grass.
We're not in grass. We're on the road.
Now you see it.
Why are we in the grass?
Good fucking question, buddy.
Pearl gets off and walks back to Juicin and says, Juicin, when did we enter the grass?
I do not know. Sorry, I was following along with you. I saw the road.
Drindar, your eyes see things that are different.
You see the little flick again of something out of the pupil. Not sure. Dark magics, potentially. Yes, definitely. Does not sound confident.
Alright, well, someone put a spike trap in the middle of this field. So,
A bunch of magic to drive people to it.
we should turn the carts around and get out of here. Nowish.
If I hulk up, and given that that gives me a much faster flight speed than the carriages can move, how far back up does she have to go to find the
What's your I can see through the eyes range? I don't. It's going to take you a minute to get back, but you can find your own trail still exists.
Yes, she flies out 100 feet, I lose sight. And then when she re-enters 100 feet. Or is she, like, is it less than 100 feet?
It is more than 100 feet.
She just comes back and is like, it's a fucking hot minute.
Yeah.
Put in hot. Okay. Walker will relay.
Takes you all actually a couple of hours, and when you finally get back on, you realize you're not that far from where the bridge was. You find yourself almost back to the bridge. I'm gonna need someone to roll a d6.
Are we walking in circles?
That time you did.
Who hasn't rolled anything in a while? me do it? I'll do it.
Tyr hasn't rolled anything in a while, I think. Or,
No, I think I rolled
Gaz.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gas.
D6 friend.
Do it up, Gaz.
Slash roll 1d6.
Yeah.
I need someone to roll me, of course. 12.
M.
2.
Yeah.
These.
Seriously, where?
While T's finding
Okay.
it. Never mind.
Nope. It's okay. So, I need everyone to make perception checks.
Ooh.
– 16.
Oh. Okay. Need somebody to roll me a d12. That encounter's done. Next encounter.
Oh, roll a d12. Ten.
Ten, you say? Fuck me, I guess. Oh, alright. What the fuck are the stats for? Interesting. So as you all are, oh, I see. Riding. So Karth, you see it first. There is someone riding, coming up the road. At a distance, looks like a man on a horse.
Oh,
At
God,
this point, it is getting closer to dark.
Oh, why did I leave behind the guy who knows thieves can't? Fuck. I am going to scribble out rider approaching very hastily, tie it to an arrow, and shoot it back at the cart.
Why?
Roll an attack.
What if you shoot me?
Okay, it sticks in between Walker
And then I roll off the road into the tall grass and hide.
Okay. They're not riding hard, they're just riding up. But you get an arrow sticks in between you and Harold. Walker.
That is not a good stealth roll.
Harold doesn't even flinch.
Walker just sighs deeply and unravels the thing.
Rider.
Wolf's gonna nudge how to go. Do we continue as if they're not a threat and prepare for the worst?
I believe that would be for the best.
She's gonna lean round and just say like slide the little talk to my driver window open and tell them what's what.
And then at that point, Ismark actually leans out the back window to tell the following cart, and telling you, hey, there's a rider coming. We've been told to just pass them by, but to be on guard. And just passes that on to really just Frey, but the rest of them.
Yeah.
Harold also signals contact quarter speed caution because he doesn't look behind, he just trusts implicitly.
Yep. And then, so what would you like to do, Frey?
Is the which direction is the rider coming from?
In front of you. So if you're somewhere here,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be coming from this direction. You're not actually ever coming down that road.
Did we get a distance? How far out is it?
No, you did not. You just got rider approaching.
I mean,
If you look,
Freya has
you
like
can-
super
you can-
night vision. Freya can probably
Yeah.
see this guy.
If you look out, you can see a rider in the distance, but you can't make out any features. And
Mm-hmm.
they're not like hauling ass or anything. They're just riding.
Okay, if I guess I could probably catch up to him. But no, I'll wait and see what the plan is. Freya just like looks out, sees the rider in the distance. Is it coming towards us, or is it like passing?
It's just riding on the side of the road, like what would be the correct side of the road to be going in that direction.
Yeah.
The left
So
side.
Karth, yeah. So Karth,
Yes.
it passes you first.
Oh, are we here now?
You're somewhere. I'm not keeping that close track. But it does. It passes you first.
Does it look like the rider noticed me?
Not that you can tell.
Alright, I am going to keep my bow drawn. Not drawn. My bow ready, arrow nocked. And if it looks like this rider's going to cause trouble with the carriage, I will just shoot him.
Okay. You watch the rider. You hear something unusual before you see the unusual. It sort of creaks. You hear sort of a weird creaking and clacking. And you see, just at a normal, like, I am just out for a Sunday ride kind of a speed. You see, dressed in ruined Both of them are in ruined chainmail. Hanging off the back is what looks to be a rotted, muddy, now just totally brown, some sort of banner. In one hand, it has one hand on the reins, and in the other, it's holding up a shattered lantern with no light coming out of it. And it is both the horse and its rider are just skeletons, and they are just slowly riding past.
Trying to get its attention.
Harold just signals behind him. No threat, continue.
Well, you haven't quite seen this yet. This is still just passing. You're going to see it in a moment. You're going to see it quickly, though.
We wait for it to pass.
Not coming through.
We wait for it to pass.
Yep. Well, I was going to say, what are you doing? Anything else, Karth? Or you just letting it go?
I'm just gonna, like I said, just letting it go. If it causes
I
trouble,
know
with
it changed anything. I was just double checking.
Yep.
So that at this point, it does pass the rest of you. It doesn't look up. It doesn't. All it does is it does seem to gently shift a little bit to the side to fully, because the carriage is a little wider, to fully clear the carriage. So it is aware that you are there, but then continues to just ride forward.
Walker's just going to pull out her little battle book of payload for her. Just say a little. Rest you definitely under. So. Payload.
And then, as you say that, he's speaking in normal volume. Okay, you see that? I'm sorry, did you say something? And the horse stops and turns, creaking very slowly.
Sorry. It's prayer time. You know how it is.
Apologies. Harry's not so good anymore. Have a good travel.
Ah,
Turns and just resumes its stance and slowly shuffles.
Walker just does the slow turn to Harold, like.
Yeah. As it passes by Freya's cart, she's like, gives it a little wave.
His head slowly turns and just nods and slowly turns back. It's a little robotic, but you can't tell if that's because of the animation or because of just it's stiff.
If I look at my Witcher medallion, do I get any sense that this is, I mean, this is definitely an undead, but
Oh yeah, 100% undead.
I don't know if there's any information I can glean from a Witcher check on this.
You can try.
Witcher knowledge. No.
There's a lot of ways to become an animated skeleton. Some fully evil, some neutral. There's no real this is the holiest of good ways. Some retain their full functionality as humans. Some are just automaton, the robots essentially, just the skeleton animated. There's nothing of the soul left, so it's all kinds of
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Freya,
At least now. I was just going to say, at least now we know that not every undead we come across is going to be like an overt threat.
That's true. Freya leaning out of the back of the cart. It's like, are you aware you're dead?
The horse stops
Is this alarming to you?
and then rides up. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You seem to have a condition based on what I can sense about you. Are you aware what do you think is going on here?
I've been feeling a bit under the weather.
I hate to tell you this, but I think you got under the weathered at some point.
Bloody 6 feet under the weather.
Yeah.
At some point, sometime.
I mean, what?
I think you are deceased, my friend. If this is I
He
mean,
looks down.
Look,
He looks down and he kind of looks at his hands. It's a real skeleton. He goes, "Huh? Yes. Die."
is this news to you? I'm sorry to break it to you.
Oh, I just forgot.
Well, I figured it would be worth mentioning.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
where were you going, sir?
I don't remember.
Are you comfortable with riding around not knowing?
I'll figure it out eventually.
That's a fair point.
What do you remember?
Oh, I remember. What do I remember? Oh, I remember quite a bit, actually. Ratmead goes by some holy woman.
Oh my god, what's her name? Fucking Matilda or something, isn't it?
He rode against Strahd, if I recall. Something big hit me, and my horse. I think we were crushed.
Yeah.
Based on the skeleton, he's
Now that he said that with your eyes, looking at it, the pieces have been like put back together. There were a lot of breaks.
Did anyone? Go ahead.
I think she's Saint Matilda now.
Said something.
Yeah. You rode with Matilda, sir.
I don't think it's Matilda.
Whatever it is now. You rode with Matilda.
Sure, Matilda now. Yes, that. Don't think that was her name, though.
It definitely was, sir. Your hearing's gone.
That's true.
That was with having no ears. How do you feel about the vampire now, sir?
Oh, you're not dead.
No. How do you feel about that?
Damn, I was hoping we'd got him.
You want to try again?
Oh, fucking persuade. You can justify your advantage.
You are being very nice to this man who I rather suspect has not had anyone be nice to him in a very long time.
But I say I'll allow it. So
Yeah!
20.
This would be a really funny time for me to shoot this guy.
He goes. Suppose if you first you don't succeed, you try again.
That's the spirit, my guy. Do you have a...
Make camp for the night here shortly. Do you want to have a conversation to that effect?
Sure.
What's your name, sir?
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
No,
Hmm.
I don't remember.
Would you like to name yourself, or would you like us to provide one for you?
Oh, I do remember though that my horse's name was Truffles. After the
Truffles.
chocolate truffles, you see, as it's a brown horse. Then, I guess not anymore. Oh.
He's white chocolate truffles now.
Is that a thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you, Faye, and goes, "What do you think I should be called?"
Freya, like, I'm not very good with names, she whispers to the guys in the cart with her.
who are all NPCs who can't fucking help you.
Yeah.
Octagon. I mean, this is the moment to be very amusing if she's a bit daft.
What do you think would be amusing to say in this moment?
I don't know. A pun of some kind.
Pun of some kind. Bernard?
Bernard.
Wait,
Yes.
didn't we have a banana at home?
His name is Percival.
Percival, so yeah.
His name is... We can't keep forgetting it.
I will go by Bernard. Yes,
Nailed
I
it.
like that. Bernard and Truffle, off to the war again.
Were you a sword and shield man or a spellcasting man?
I have the sword. Oh, it's not there. I had a sword, but I was not a spear person.
I'm sure we can find you a spear, sir.
Oh. That's broken, isn't it? And he holds up his very broken lantern. I guess I've held on to it this long. Away we go.
Wait, we were having a conversation.
And he's just slowly riding down the road.
We haven't told you where to meet us or what the plan is.
He's gone.
And he just rides up and he's just waiting to ride along with you.
Oh, he's
Yep.
Wait, Cap.
Okay.
Y'all.
So you do eventually make it to mending would not we make it to F here.
Yay.
So F you've got that song stuck in the head, thanks Kate so much. Is called the River Illish Crossroads. There is a so as you're riding up to it, it is starting to get dark. An old wooden gallows creaks in the chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. frayed length of rope that dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here. A signpost opposite of the gallows does point off in 3 different directions. Barovia Village to the east, the Tesser Pools to the northwest, and Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slopes down and disappears into the trees, while southwest goes in an upward slope across from the gallows. There's a low wall crumbling in places with a partially enclosed grave, or sort of a cemetery.
Hey, Walker. What are the rules on grave robbing?
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
She's gonna lean over and say, in this place especially, I think we let the dead find what peace they can.
Yeah, okay.
She's gonna pop.
And it is rapidly getting dark at this point.
So if we set up, we are gonna sit Bernard down.
So to start, we'll get there. Is there anything else anybody else is doing while we're at camp?
I don't think so. I'm not doing anything.
Trindar is of course cooking, which you all will have to decide next time what was cooked.
Apple tarts.
Well, yes, but what benefit you all would get
Oh.
from having the cook? Because you have the apple tarts, we'll say that comes. But those of you sitting sitting down with Bernard, and sort of wrapping up here, we'll actually probably do the camp. You do have to help him get off his horse, as it looks like he has not been off the horse in maybe since he's died and resurrected. You get him down, you stand him up, he immediately falls over. Creaks and crackles. You do eventually get him off as you settle in for the night. I think what we'll do, instead of doing the scene, I think we'll hold off there for next time.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Just in case we don't have enough followers. Friends.
We're just so nice to people.
Also, why is everyone we recruit almost exclusively undead old men?
We just have a way about
Get
us.
away with them dead guys.
Yeah.
Less of the old.
No, you came pre-Kraken too. We weren't counting you.
It says no undead, sir.
You came with the base game. These fuckers are DLC.
It says no undead, so we're allowed to have one.
1, 2, whoops, 3. Anyway. Fine.
It's what's the worst that happens? They die again? We'll just get more.
Reminder for you all, while I have most of you here, there's a boss fight kind of next week in
Yes.
Space Pirates 2. So
Electric Boogaloo.
remember to spend your XP because it's more important than ever.
Yup.
You have 18 psychers to kill.
Oh,
It'll be.
Boy.
We've killed 2 of them already.
16 psychers to kill. My bad.
It's getting easier. Yay! Alright, well, we're done for tonight, right?
Yep.
I can stop the record. Alright, bye recording.
Recording.
Bye, recording.
Fair